Hey guys, if you're interested in learning how to draw chibi characters, you're in the right place. My name is Shalene Rodney and I'm an illustrated creations coach and I help people learn how to draw characters. So if this is what you're looking for, stay tuned. So first things first, you're going to want to start off with a circle. The circle doesn't have to be perfect or let's say even traced, but as long as it resembles a circle, not a square, guys. And then make a line straight down the center. Don't go too far down because chibi faces are supposed to be small. Now, what you're going to want to do is draw the chin. And what you do is you come right off the side of the circle and meet the line in the center. And what happens is it's easier for you to figure out where the chin is going to be when you make that line. So you repeat the exact same process on the right side of the face. So here we are, just connecting the line. And yeah, that's it. Then what we're going to do is draw a bean shape or a pear shape for the body. And instead of you can keep the round curves, but instead I like to just make it straight for this type of chibi because there's many different types. And just continue that straight line that you did on the face right down because it's just a way of showing that this body is facing forward. And now what you're going to do is maybe near the bottom quarter of this pear, you're going to create an underwear type form. So a triangle, an inverted triangle, because it just helps you visualize where the legs are going to go instead of guessing. So this is really important. I draw underwear on all of my characters when I want to know where they're going. And the legs just literally come out of the sides there, just as you see it. So try to replicate this form, coming right off the side of the pear and using the tip of the underwear. Create a form that goes right down, then there you have it. Those are the legs. It's really simple. And now for the shoulders. You can go right off the pear again, the body, or you can draw circles. So I tend to draw circles, and I just continue a straight line, and then I envision the elbows halfway through. So I did that little line that you've seen there, and I do the exact same process on the other side. So now this chibi is going to be having one hand on their hip or their side, and one hand out. I'm sorry if this video, not really the video, sorry, if this video is really light because I use an HB pencil. I probably should have used maybe 2B or 4B. So now jumping into the eyes, you're going to want to start from the ear level and then going down to the nose level. There should be some big eyes like that. And another mental note of reference is that wherever the chin is, you want to continue the mouth. That's at the chin level is where you continue the mouth. And now I'm just going to be finishing off this piece here. Let me just fix the video. Yeah, so we're going to continue the eyes and just darken it off. I tend to draw my eyes square shaped or more rectangular, but that's just personal preference. And then go ahead and darken those ears if you like. So now working on the hair, I tend to go a couple centimeters above the head instead of working from the head as a whole. And now we're going to just draw two parts right down the middle of the forehead. Just go up in a swoop, literally up in a swoop, and stick with it. And there we go. And then you can connect it right above the ears. And it's a lot simpler to just keep the lines in few instead of doing many. So now I'm going to add some clothes. I love skirts for females because it's just so beautiful. And here we are. Let me do some pleats in there. You can just draw even simpler skirt. It does not have to have pleats. And the shoes per se are extremely simple. I love chibis because I don't need details. So I just draw the legs over the thighs. And I'm going to give this girl a black and white shirt. So I'm going to do the arms black later on and maybe leave the front of the shirt white. Yeah, I'll add a star too while I'm at it. But this is pretty much the basic form that we're working with, and everything after this point is just perfecting it to your own liking. And it shouldn't be too complicated in the sense that you're working with the drawing from copying per se, but trying to understand what the chibi is comprised of, because it's just a whole bunch of little parts that make the big picture. So now I'm just going to erase the lines and make it a lot clearer, take away anything that's getting in the way of it looking proper and really cute. So I'm just going to clean up the drawing a bit, adjust my camera, and just keep going at it. Actually, this is one of my favorite parts, but it's also the scariest part because depending on the pencil that you're working with, you can lose a lot of details doing this, but that's why it's best to work, in my opinion, light at first and then go in darker, and don't do all your extreme details in this phase. You just kind of pencil it in, and then when you're doing details, it'll go in. So I sped up the video right here because I'm just going to finish it off by using my very thin pencil, which is black, and it's not erasable, I believe, if you press really hard. So you guys can just see how I finish it off. But yeah, this is pretty much a chibi. It shouldn't take too long. And if it is, drop me a comment down below, because we're in this together, guys. I don't want to see you struggle too hard on things that you feel are difficult. The thing about chibis for me is that I feel like it's a really great place to start when you begin drawing, because as a beginner artist or someone who's looking to transition into drawing manga styled characters, I feel like a lot of our characters become compressed anyways, so starting with chibis seems like the most practical way until you understand the components of not really a human body, because anime isn't exactly always exact human proportions, but it's just a way of going from the back and going into the larger forms. So I wouldn't really say it's a cheat method, but it's just a way of getting familiar with the form that you're most often using, if that makes any sense. So yeah, let's color in those feet. Get that chin in there. Sorry, get that mouth. And darken up some more lines. Yeah, so there we have it. Let's do some more erasing of the pencil line. And we have our chibi. You can download my free guide on how to improve your drawings in the description box below, but I have a question for you. What is the most difficult thing in regards to drawing chibis? Leave a comment down below. Until next time, see you later!